Hi, my name is Denise Ingenito, and I'm the Chief Community Impact Officer of Girl Scouts of Nassau County. On behalf of the Adult Recognitions Committee, Eleanor Molina, Elizabeth Alford, Pat Amorosa, Linda Malacio, Madeline Pearson, Jolynn Tripp, Denise Voda, and our staff liaisons, Mary Lou Owens and Irene Lennon, welcome to our 29th Annual Adult Recognition Ceremony. As with everything else, we've had to do this ceremony a bit different due to the pandemic. On April 8th, we held our first ever drive-through ceremony to honor the wonderful work our volunteers accomplished despite the numerous challenges presented to them this past year. We decided to create a video to share with you our celebration of these exceptional volunteers. We would also like to take the opportunity to thank all of you for all of your time, energy, and dedication during this past year. The positive impact you have made on our girls have been and will continue to be invaluable. In addition to sharing the celebration with you, the Adult Recognitions Committee is also pleased to announce that there will be a new award next year in honor of Terry Delavecchia. This award will be given to any leader who has continuously worked with her troop from the Daisy level through the Ambassador level. Now, it is my great pleasure and privilege to introduce to you Andrea Elder Howell, President and Chief Volunteer Officer of Girl Scouts of Nassau County.
I would like to take the time today to thank our volunteers. It's not just today, but every day, Girl Scouts of Nassau County acknowledges and recognizes the hard work of our volunteers, particularly this year. Our volunteers, like many of us, have had a very difficult year. COVID has touched our lives in ways that we could never have imagined, but what it didn't do was take away the excellence that we bring, that our volunteers bring to Girl Scouting. To our honorees, I give you a special congratulations and thank you as well, and let you know that Girl Scouts of Nassau County appreciates all your hard work today and every day. And the girls appreciate you as well. So thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. Next, I would like to welcome our own CEO, Randy Bynum.
Thank you to all our adult volunteers. We could not do this work without you, and we especially couldn't do it this past year. We want you to know how much you're appreciated, and congratulations on your well-deserved awards. On behalf of the girls and staff, thank you.
Thank you so much, Randy. Next, Mary Lou Owens, Senior Director of Customer Care and Community Impact, will read off the award recipients' names and the awards that they received.
GSUSA Tenure Pin recognizes an adult member registered with Girl Scouts of the USA for total membership years as a girl and/or adult in Girl Scouting. 50-year Tenure Pin, Teresa Hoffman with the Belmore Service Unit. 50-year Tenure Pin, Deborah O'Connor with the Elm Service Unit. 50-year Tenure Pin, Janet Hunt with the Hicksville Service Unit. 50-year Tenure Pin, Pat Amoroso with the Merrick Service Unit. 50-year Tenure Pin, Teresa Danks with the Rockville Center Service Unit. 50-year Tenure Pin, Alana Wills with the Rockville Center Service Unit. 45-year Tenure Pin, Kathleen Murphy with the Massapequa Service Unit. 40-year Tenure Pin, Elizabeth Alford with the Belmore Service Unit. 40-year Tenure Pin, Cindy Summer with the Massapequa Service Unit. 35-year Tenure Pin, Linda Malacio with the East Meadow Service Unit. 30-year tenure pin, Karen Feldkamp, with the Elm Service Unit. 30-year tenure pin, Anne-Marie Spencieri-Fidus, with the West Hempstead Franklin Square Service Unit. 30-year tenure pin, Jo Lynn Tripp, West Hempstead Franklin Square Service Unit. GSUSA Years of Service Pin recognizes an adult member registered with Girl Scouts of the USA for her or his active volunteer service at 5-year intervals. 45-year service pin, Anita Cardillo, from the Belmore Service Unit. 40-year service pin, Elizabeth Alford, from the Belmore Service Unit. 40-year service pin, Teresa Danks, from the Rockville Center Service Unit. 35-year service pin, Madeline Pearson, from the Elm Service Unit. 35-year service pin, Deborah O'Connor, from the Elm Service Unit. 35-year service pin, Alana Wills, from the Rockville Center Service Unit. 30-year service pin, Linda Malacio, with the East Meadow Service Unit. 30-year service pin, Jo Lynn Tripp, with the West Hempstead Franklin Square Service Unit. 25-year service pin, Patricia Hickey, from the Elm Service Unit. 25-year service pin, Eleanor Molina, from the West Hempstead Franklin Square Service Unit. 25-year service pin, Anne-Marie Spencieri-Fidus, from the West Hempstead Franklin Square Service Unit. GSUSA Thanks Badge. The Thanks Badge honors an individual whose ongoing commitment, leadership, and service have had an exceptional measurable impact on meeting the mission delivery goals and priorities of the entire Council or the entire Girl Scout movement. Thanks Badge, Janet Hunt, Hicksville Service Unit. Thanks Badge, Anne-Marie Spencieri-Fidus, West Hempstead Franklin Square Service Unit. GSUSA Honor Pin. The Honor Pin recognizes an individual's exemplary service in support of delivering the Girl Scout leadership experience, which has had measurable impact on 2 or more geographic areas of service. Honor Pin, Elise Deegan, Massapequa Service Unit. GSUSA Appreciation Pin. The Appreciation Pin recognizes an individual's exemplary service in support of delivering the Girl Scout leadership experience to at least 1 geographic area of service. Appreciation Pin, Margaret Andrew, from the Hardscrabble Service Unit. Appreciation Pin, Denise Broadbeck, from the Plains Service Unit. Appreciation Pin, Kim Gladiosi, from the West Hempstead Franklin Square Service Unit. GSNC Spirit Award Pin. This award honors volunteers that are known in their community as exemplifying the true spirit of Girl Scouting. Spirit Award, Dominica Askland, from the Bay Service Unit. Spirit Award, Amanda Skoros from the East Meadow Service Unit. Spirit Award, Victoria Miller from the Hardscrabble Service Unit. Spirit Award, Deborah Meehan from the Massapequa Service Unit. Spirit Award, Christina Pecoraro from the Seaford-Wantagh Service Unit. Spirit Award, Lynn Ortlani Morris from the Seaford-Wantagh Service Unit. GSNC Continuing Service. This award will be presented to volunteers that are nominated after receiving the Appreciation, Honor, or Thanks Badge and have continued service for an additional 5 years. Continuing Service Award, Michelle Myers, Bay Service Unit. Continuing Service Award, Angelo Angelico from the Belmore Service Unit. Continuing Service Award, Gloria Malanya from the Hardscrabble Service Unit. Continuing Service Award, Robin Maynard from the Shore Service Unit. GSNC Resilience Certificate. This certificate is awarded to individuals who went above and beyond despite the challenges of the pandemic. They demonstrated resilience by utilizing innovative ways of engaging girls, learning new skills, and courageously carrying on the spirit of the Girl Scout mission. Resilience Certificate, Crystal Peterkin from the Freeport Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Jennifer Machette from the Freeport Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Caroline Smolinski from the Jericho Syosset Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Tricia Keskinen, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Baldwin Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Michelle Naboa, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Bay Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Tracy Gorman, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Central Park Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Adriana Gavidia, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the East Meadow Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Maureen Rachel, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for East Meadow Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Deborah O'Connor, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Elm Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Jennifer Marsh, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Elmont Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Laura Becker, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Elmont Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Betsy Oliveira, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Floral Park Belrose Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Colleen Haithman, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Freeport Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Marissa Outstacher, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Garden City Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Christine Dombrowski, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Garden City Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Susan Rogers, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Hardscrabble Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Susan Sattler, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Hardscrabble Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Madeline Svitak, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Herrick Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Fran O'Connor, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Jericho Syosset Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Elise Deegan, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Massapequa Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Vishali Mehta, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Oceanside Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Rose Cunanan, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Park Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Karen Durso, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Park Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Dawn Parker, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Plain Edge Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Lisa Schulteis, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Plains Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Deidre Connolly, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Port Washington Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Tori Gebbe, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Port Washington Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Joy Gilbert, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Seaford Wantagh Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Donna DiPiola, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Valley Stream 5-Town Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Jessica Laffey, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Warm Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Allison Moyal, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Warm Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Christy Bourne-Jamie, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the West Hempstead Franklin Square Service Unit. Resilience Certificate, Maria Glaviano, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the West Hempstead Franklin Square Service Unit. GSNC Changemaker Certificate. This certificate is awarded to our delegates who tirelessly prepared and actively engaged in the governance process during this year's 55th National Council session. These volunteers, as changemakers, ensured that our council's voice was represented in the decision-making and evolution of the movement. Changemaker Certificate, Raven Brewington, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Lisa Burke, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Christine Kolar, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Madeline Kolar, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Carmel Mendoza, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Christina Mendoza, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Fran O'Connor, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Emily Samtani, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Melanie Sinisi, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Judy Stenson, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Emma Van Dorn, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Alana Wills, National Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Christine Bonzik, National Alternate Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Teresa Danks, National Alternate Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Amanda Arasi, National Alternate Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Samantha Maynard, National Alternate Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Alexandra McCormick, National Alternate Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Carol Ransom, National Alternate Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Madeline Samtani, National Alternate Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Megan Stark, National Alternate Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Aaron Sullivan, National Alternate Delegate. Changemaker Certificate, Carrie Weatherhead Shinoy, National Alternate Delegate. GSNC Courage, Confidence, and Character Certificate. This certificate is awarded to an adult volunteer who has demonstrated extraordinary efforts to advocate in our Girl Scouts' best interest with courage, confidence, and character. Courage, Confidence, and Character Certificate, Betsy Oliveira, Service Unit Volunteer Manager for the Floral Park Belrose Service Unit. Congratulations to all the volunteers who received awards this evening, and thank you for joining us at this wonderful event. 2020 was a crazy year for all of us. We all learned so much about ourselves. We accomplished so many things for the Girl Scouts of Nassau County virtually. And we're looking forward to a wonderful 2021 and sharing new experiences in many different ways. We hope you've enjoyed this brief presentation to recognize this year's Adult Recognition honorees. And thank you once again for all you do.